Hey dolls, happy Sunday. I'm here to give you an energy update for the week ahead. I'm going to do all signs, starting with Aries, of course. And yeah, looking forward to seeing what the cards say. All right. So for my Aries, it looks like this. So we're having a new moon this week in Scorpio. And I think it's right on time, especially from the space that you're in currently with some friends and family. It looks like you've been holding on to your resources, but in the sense that you've been missing out on a lot of life. And unfortunately, there's a betrayal that's occurred. You know, like you weren't aware that things were as bad as they were. You've been being really super diligent to stay the course. But, you know, the beautiful thing about the moon card, you know, some people don't like it, but I kind of like it a lot because it just confirms that, you know, a lot of our suspicions or our concerns are accurate. So the truth will be revealed. Somebody has been definitely playing in your face, actually behind your back, and you've been pretty diligent, but it's okay. Strength card says when this is revealed, when you do get the details about what's happened or who the fuck that was, don't even trip. Go ahead and still kill them with kindness. I'm saying that because it looks like this person might be battling addiction, or they might be, which I believe is definitely going to come out. But once you really understand what's going on, you are really going to have to take some accountability. And here's why. You kind of knew what the fuck this was, but you was acting like it was something else. And I want you to take full accountability and also tap back into your own power so you could be successful. This week is going to be grueling. It's going to be super frustrating. You're going to need a break. You're going to feel disconnected from your joy. But listen, come back into you, okay? After this week, start planning some social gatherings. Start getting out with your friends or with your family members, people that make you feel good about yourself. It's time to get back outside. You've been inside too long, and it's time for you to do some things for you. You've been prioritizing other people, and Spirit is saying just stay positive about it. That doesn't mean that what happened is okay, but you will feel like a burden was relieved from you, okay? Sorry to hear you going through that this week, Aries, but you got it. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the energy of Taurus. All right. So, for Tauruses, let's see what Spirit has to say to you. Wow. Well, you know, collectively, it's pretty heavy out there, so I'm not even surprised by the things I'm pulling up. That was a rose petal, by the way. So it seems to me that you're being very stubborn. You don't want to let go. You want to stay kind of like in this codependent situation, but you're missing the new opportunities that are coming to you. This to me is giving the energy of like you've been kicking it with somebody and they keep playing with you and you keep letting them play with you because of some love, some idea of love or whatever. They don't love you, right? You got to love yourself. Also, you got to be open to new opportunities emotionally. And that's the thing. This is comfortable, so you keep going back to it, but it's giving you nothing. Literally, it's paying you pennies. What further supports this is we're getting the High Priestess in reverse. You are not applying discernment. You are not in alignment with the path that God has set you on, and you really aren't happy, right? This is fully expressed by the Four of Cups. You telling people you happy, you acting like you happy, but you don't like anything that's being offered to you. Justice card coming here is saying like you are going to be faced with you're going to be faced with a choice that you have to make about this. Like you kind of been playing about it too loose, and it's going to come to a halt. Like you might be in a third party situation and they're married or something like that is coming up, but like whatever it goes, you know, this is not saying that this person is going to get punished for hurting you, but this is saying that you are going to receive the just due from being an active participant in your own pain. And we got the World card, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Cups. King of Swords, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is further letting me know that everything's gonna play out the way it needs to. You gotta stop being. See, the problem with you right now is this week you are shrewd, you are unmoving, you are unchanging, stubborn, just like a typical Taurus. I need you to get up out of that shit, and I also need you to stop suffering. Like this relationship here, this is no, I'm not surprised that this Nine of Swords came over here with everything else. You are suffering because you act like you want to stay in the situation and you don't. Let it go, baby. Let it go. Quiet retreat. Take a break. Okay. Spirit is saying take a break, take a break, take a break, take a break, take a break. Block them. Go on a little trip, weekend trip, something, but just get about that energy, friend. All right. Wish you the best, Taurus. All right. Moving right along into Gemini. I am a Gemini rising, and I got love for the gems. Ooh, I love this. Okay. Period. Baby, you've been working. You have been working hard on some things. What the Eight of Pentacles is telling me here is that you've been working hard on some things and then it didn't go the way you wanted to. So what you did was you went back to make sure that you were dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's. I love that for you. And the Wheel of Fortune here is showing that the success that you're looking for, the things that you have been working towards, they're coming. They're on their way. Literally, they're in the horizon. So are new financial and stability opportunities. But you got to trust yourself, okay? I'm saying it because we have the Ace of Rods here. Not only do you have to trust yourself, but you have to be patient. It's coming. It's ripe and it's on its way. It might take you to work a little bit longer. I know you hate that. But the cards here are letting me know if you don't take some time to just fully fine-tune the craft and do, like, basically you're setting a super foundation, right? The Page of Pentacles here is letting me know that the thing that you're working towards, when it comes to you, is not going to be fully matured, but it's going to be a great opportunity to go forward. That's kind of why you like hemming and hawing, going back and forth, but don't worry about it. What you do need to worry about is taking the time to fully develop your foundation so that when the shit takes off the way you want it to, you are good to go forward. And you know what I'm saying? Like, there won't be any hesitations. It makes sense that you're kind of like not sure, but the only thing that'll get you make you feel comfortable is staying consistent and showing and seeing the gradual growth. Because if you kind of like let this go and invest energy in another project, which what the Lovers and the Seven of Cups suggest, you're not going to be happy. You'll be super dissatisfied, and you're going to go back to the thing you've been working on, and it's just kind of like, don't waste your time. So just stay the course, Gemini. You're doing great this week. You're doing great, sweetheart. I love to see it. And yeah, and let's see what Spirit says for you for the rest of the week. Employment change. So I knew it was related to work, but it's definitely related to work. So if you're, like I'm saying, if you're in classes, if you're learning something, if you're just working on your resume or your portfolio, keep doing it. It's what you're waiting on is coming. Just stay the course. And also too, if you're like working on creating a small business or, you know, ramping something up like that, I definitely see that it could be successful too. But again, consistency is key. Don't give up, baby. Good luck. All right, Cancer. Let's see what you got going on this week, this week, this week, this week. You feeling a little disconnected. Ooh, Jesus, I hate this. All right, so I'm saying I hate this because, you know, the energy I'm picking up right now is that you have been working really hard on an end goal, but you're so overwhelmed and the negative talk has set in that you can't see, like you can't see the forest for the trees. My suggestion to you is to really find ways to give back, not only to other people, but to yourself. I also feel like a part of this exhaustion is because you are overextended. Even though the Six of Coins is upright, it's still letting me know like you've been giving out a lot, but you haven't been giving to yourself. Queen of Pentacles here is a really positive card though in this sense, because it's letting me know, like, say for instance, you missed the deadline to get into a program, or you didn't get the promotion you were waiting on, right? That doesn't mean super stressed out, but it does mean that what you're wanting is on its way. It's just not time. Yep. Let's see, we have the Knight of Pentacles coming here. I'm seeing if you're waiting on something to manifest, it's going to come forward. It's not going to be the offer that you just didn't get. It's going to be something, not again, not fully mature, but it is going to be a great launch point for where you're going. The Magician here and the Hierophant both are just reminding you that, like, you really set the standards of the life that you want to live, but you keep doubting yourself, and that's where the mess up comes in. So let that go, and just be open, right? Be open to what's to come, because I do show that you'll be successful, and I show you're on the right path to go where you need to go. So, you know, a setback is not, you know, it's just a setback, right? A delay is not a denial. That's what I was trying to say. Partnership. This card right here is interesting because I think it's stating to you that you need to kind of look into your resources and reach out to people that can actually help you with the path that you're going on. I think it's really easy sometimes to forget that we've had friends, forget that there's people that support us. And this card here is just reminding you to kind of lean back into that energy and stop denying it, right? People want to help you. You do have partnerships out there available, but you got to let people know that you need a partner. People don't know that you need a partner, so, you know, there's that. But wishing you the best. So sorry. All right, let's go ahead and get into Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. The sign I love to hate. My daughter's a Leo. She be driving me crazy. Oh my God. Look at this. This is the Leoist of the Leo cards. Not everything about to be golden. A mess. All right, so Leo, the week ahead for you is letting you know that you, how can I say this? You haven't been forgotten or forsaken, but you kind of have not been making the best decisions for yourself. I'm saying that because we have the Strength card, the Temperance card, and the Chariot card. It looks on top of the 10 of Swords. I think you just recently made a decision that kind of put you in a bad place mentally, and that's okay. Just, you know, sometimes we gotta make decisions. Sometimes we gotta do things for the betterment later down the line. Not necessarily right now in this moment, but later down the line. Also, I'm picking up on the energy that you, with the Temperance especially being in reverse, you kind of feel unstable. You kind of feel like you're not supported, but you really are. Actually, people are going to come out in new ways to show you how they support you, show you how they love you, show you, you know, that you are important to them. I just want you to be mindful that, you know, don't doubt your actions. Don't doubt who you are. Be a little kinder, not only with yourself, but with the people that are showing up for you. It's kind of like you're lashing out at other people, but also too, you need other people, and they don't know, right? People just don't know how to show up for you if you're not fully communicating that. The Star, wow, the Moon, and then the Nine of Wands. There's a lot of guilt here in this card, but God is saying that you are, there's a lot of guilt in this card, right? But that's because there's a lot that you don't know about the situation. And the actions and the behaviors that you went forward and made, you had to do it. It was in direct alignment. It just doesn't feel that way at this time. But God here is letting you know by the Star card that you're not forsaken. You did the best that you could with the information that you had, and brighter days are coming, okay? Ooh, everybody got something heavy this week. Jesus. Leo, release resentments about money. I like this because, as you notice, we have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles coming up. And that kind of lets me know, like, a big issue that you are concerned and worried about kind of was like rooted in stability and finance. So this card is letting you know a big part of like your thought process and the way you feel kind of comes from the way what's manifesting is kind of comes from the way you feel. Have a better relationship with money, and then you'll see different results. Okay. All right, Leo, take care. All right, let's go ahead into the sign of Virgo. Wow. Let's see what they got to say for you, Virgo. Wow, so I do show new financial opportunities coming, but what's interesting about them is like, okay, so it's like you're kind of waiting for something to take place. You're waiting from some finances from a donor. You're waiting to hear back from a project that you're working on. You're waiting to announce something great, but the thing is you're stagnant. I know with you all, everything has to be perfect, but there is no such thing as perfection. Also, I take this as if there's something that you have been working on and you're excited about fully launching and going forward, just make sure, take your time and make sure everything is in alignment as it needs to be, and lower your expectations as far as how the outcome will be. I'm not showing that things won't be successful, but I am showing that there might be delays. Remember, a delay is not a denial. One part of the reason why you're facing these delays is because with the High Priestess coming up here, it's kind of like you've forgotten the art of discernment and also keeping your secrets to yourself. I feel like there's somebody in this situation that's sabotaging what you're working on, and they only get the ammunition to do that based off of you loading their clip with information. So kind of keep your mouth closed as you're working through this process. Judgment is coming up here in reverse to let you know this is not something like, basically all I'm gonna say is like things are working out the way they should. Definitely delays, but again, with the Queen of Swords here, you gotta, as you're going through this process, don't get nasty with people, don't get mad with people. I want you to take the great attributes of the Queen of Swords and like think smarter, right? If you notice who this person is, don't go off or or don't get mad about the situation. I want you, like a queen, to figure out how to mentally finesse the situation so it works out in your favor, okay? But things are definitely going to manifest for you, and it's going to be a great financial opportunity and stability for your family. You just got to be a little patient and stop talking so much. All right. See, windfall of abundance. I'm going to read this card. An increasing abundance is arriving in many different forms, some unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life's purpose, hope, and charitable work. So again, it's coming in, but part of the delay of it is you talking a little bit too much or sharing a little too much, being a little too open. And I know sometimes we do that to show folks that we can be trusted or to gain friendships, but that's not what you need to do. Also, there is a saying that, what's for you is for you, and I definitely agree with that. I'm for that. I align with that. But also, sometimes you have to learn lessons too. And this is just a lesson in discernment, okay? Keep your mouth closed, baby. All right, let's go ahead straight into Libra. Let's see what's going on. Is anybody surprised that a Libra has a hangman in reverse? I'm not. Okay, Libra. Okay. So, this is the problem this week. This is what's coming to a head this week. You have been saving your money and like managing your resources, but, right, you have not been acting on any of the things that will make life better for you. I'm saying it because you have the Hangman in reverse, Chariot, and you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. These are all cards of inactivity. Also, the Ace of Rods is in reverse and the Lover's card. Basically, what this is telling me is that whatever it is that you want to receive, especially because the Pentacle cards are here, as far as stabilization or new direction, the only thing that's in the way of that being actualized is your inability to work towards it. A part of you is afraid of disappointing yourself or embarrassing yourself. A part of you is unsure as to, what place to take. And I think one reason is with the Devil card here, you don't want to have to lean on people or reach out to people to pick you up if you fall. I definitely get that, but I'm just gonna pull a couple more cards. Yeah, you really stressed about this. I'm gonna say this: the manifestation of like you being inactive is all in your head. It's not necessarily like you are manifesting and thinking that's when things are going to be this way, and it's easier for you to be in a space of, okay, well, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to save my money, you know what I mean, but I'm not going to do anything to make me more money or to make things more stable for myself, because me saving money is enough. I know it even took you a long time to get to that space for you to like save your money and be a little bit more responsible in that way, but you still have more room to go, more places to go. And I don't want you to stop or to this card here, paint the sun in the sky. You are kind of like so overwhelmed, like most of us are, about life, right? Like it's been a little hard the last couple of years, and you've been working hard as you feel, but you kind of like you're super stagnant right now. These cards that I'm pulling, release your guilt, swim away from the situation, and paint the sun back in your sky. Baby, get the zest back in your life, okay? Get the reasoning. Find something to motivate you to move forward, because what happens is the space that you're in, the way you think, not only is it emotional, but mentally you're thinking that can hold you, that can have you in a chokehold for years. And you can be 20, 10, 30 years go by, you like, damn, I should have did X, Y, and Z. All right, let's not do that, okay? Also, look at this. It's safe for you to receive. So who you were before is not who you are today. Maybe a couple years ago, you were kind of too lazy or you weren't ready and you needed friends' help. But it looks like the thing that you kind of want to do, you might need a little help. And there's a difference between partnership. There's a difference between like getting help from people and then using people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you're in a space that you will be using people, or you need to use people, because it does show that you do have some stability that you worked hard to, but you're clinging on and holding on to that, and you're missing the bigger picture of what's to come. Okay, so let's get out of this space. Okay, you got it, Bert. You got it, Libra. You got it. All right, let's go ahead into Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season for a little bit longer, so this should be good. This was pointing out at me. Let's see what's going on. I see that your finances are changing. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I think the way you earn money is changing. I think where you base what your basis of earning money and like, how things are going is changing. I think it took you also to, I'm picking up on like kind of a stubborn energy, what took you a minute to realize that there are a lot of different ways for you to make money. So don't think that you're going to be in a poorhouse. That's definitely not the case, especially here with the Ten of Pentacles. But you have to be kind of open to change, open to newness, open to the unknown. I'm sure in a situation with, it's like everybody thinks you're okay, but you're not okay. Like from the out, basically it's kind of like you're transitioning. So from the out, like that you know the things is about to, they're a little dicey, but you pretending like they not. You still taking trips, you still outside, you still whatever. But this King of Wands here is like when people try to connect you, like, oh no, I'm so busy. Oh, I can't. Oh, I know family is important to you. I know you're going to get through this, but God is here to support you in this transition. Okay, you need a You also need to take a break. I suggest you taking a break before spirit breaks you down. Part of this is definitely has to do with a romantic situation. I definitely think that maybe you're getting a divorce or you're going through a breakup, and that's something that you don't want folks to see. It's okay. It was supposed to happen, and it happened exactly the way it needs to happen. That will make sense as far as why your finances might be changing. Irregardless, I don't want you to give up on you. I want you to stay the course, stay acting, and just figure out how to get back to your happy place through leaning on God and not your own understanding. Okay, my love? Let's see what's going on, Scorpio. Organize for success. So I like this for you, especially since I stated already, like you're in a transition space. This card is just reminding you that, you know, you got to kind of figure out where it is that you want to be and organize your life to be in alignment with that. Get organized. Figure out where you're going. Figure out what you need. Declutter. That was my thing. I was just saying, I tell everybody, declutter. But declutter your life. We already are in the energy of the new moon in Scorpio, and it's literally time to start something new. You're a Scorpio, okay? This is the season for renewal and rebirth. You got this. Stay encouraged. All right, moving right along to Sagittarius. Ooh, yeah. Whenever I be doing these times, I be thinking like, who is this to me? You know? And I'm shuffling these cards, but they just want to tell y'all something. This energy is super similar to Scorpios, but the interesting thing about it is, it's like, you know, you're at the precipice that if you got to tell yourself the truth about who you are and what's going on in your life. We had a King of Wands here in reverse, which is a sign that's associated with Sagittarius. Right under the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. So what this is letting me know, especially since they're coming in between these two, is that you are under a lot of stress. You are under a lot of self-inflicted scrutiny, and you feel disconnected from the magic that is you. I think that people looking around you might not know that. I think people think, you know, you're doing well or you're happy, but it's showing you've been through a recent transformation, a transition. I don't know if like you're going through a breakup or a divorce, if you just recently got laid off or something like that. Something that tied to your identity has you unsure and really, yeah, disappointed. So if it's not a divorce or a romantic situation, it's a job or a relationship that you were in for a long time. Before I pull any other cards, remember with the Five of Cups, this person is literally mourning, having a whole funeral. Turn that off! Having a whole funeral for these three cups, but there's two other opportunities behind them. Be mindful of that. It all is not lost, but you have to, it's okay to mourn what no longer is here, but also don't discount that there's still other opportunities for you. I'm leaning again closer to this being a financial situation or like a dissolution of a marriage or something like that, just because we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles coming in reverse is letting you know that it's going to be okay financially. New offers will come. They won't be as fully mature as the situation you're currently in. Also, there will be a delay in receiving it, but it is a good step forward in the right direction. And Page of Cups here is just showing that, you know, whoever this person was that you were dealing with, they were super immature, but also is warning you not to be immature in the way that you manage this situation for your own best interest. I'm showing that you feel like you're missing out on something, but it will be revealed, because remember, we're in a new moon in Scorpio. It feels like you're missing out or you lost something, but it will be revealed that you didn't really miss out on anything and that this transition was in your best interest, despite how it feels right now. So I hope that brings you a little bit of comfort just to know, okay? Deservingness. child. You're a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purposes. I'm saying this has to do, your situation is either have to do with a relationship, be it financial or personal. And this card here is letting you know that you don't deserve the way you were treated. You don't deserve the way that this situation was resolved. You don't deserve this. And Spirit is just sending you this message to uplift you and comfort you and let you know, right, that you are lovable, that you are worthy, and that you are amazing. You might not feel like that right now, but you know, it's right. This current situation, this energy won't last forever. Sending you love, Sagittarius. All right, getting down to the end. Let's go ahead right into Capricorn. Ooh. I don't even do that flipping cards out thing, but this one wanted to come. Capricorn, new money coming. Baby. Oh my God. So we got new financial opportunities coming in. You are really, how can I say this? You really worried about like moving forward. I show us a new romantic situation that is in your life, or you are like opening yourself up to romance or to love or to receiving. But it's like you don't feel like you deserve it. This is the crazy thing. So we got the King of Cups here, but then we have the Ace of Swords and the Hangman and the Nine of Swords. Judgment and the Page of Pentacles is here to let you know what you want you can have. But kind of like, but you got to believe that you deserve to have it. You got to be open to receiving. I'm showing that you need to get back in touch with your spiritual center. Remember that God is here for you. Apply discernment in your situation. This man is not, or this person is not who other people were, right? They're their own person. Also, if this is a project that you're working on that requires a lot of passion, you will be able to, things will manifest in a way that you want to. There'll be a little delay, that's okay. But again, with this Ten of Pentacles here showing that it is leading into generational wealth. You just got to kind of like give yourself some grace and not stress so much about it. Okay? But you're doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? How you feel, definitely understand. But just give it a little time, okay? It'll work out and make sense in a minute. And words of abundance. See, you can manifest what you want to, but you are speaking negatively over your situation. That's literally what those sword cards were saying. Speak openly, strongly, abundantly over yourself and the things that you want to receive so that they can come and manifest for you, okay? You got this. You know what it is, Cat. And y'all already work too hard anyway, so you're going to get what you want. You just got to believe that you deserve it. Believe that it's possible. And when you see it coming, accept it. Don't look at nothing else about it. All right, let's go ahead and move on into Aquarius. Oh, you're doing a lot. Wow. So Aquarius, I'm showing that you're in this space that like you are doing a lot of things at once, but you aren't you're moving around a lot, but it's not really any order or full action. I'm getting that because I have the Ace of Wands and then I have the Knight of Swords. So it's kind of like, I want to just warn you for this week, just to be mindful of your tongue, be mindful of your decisions. Take a moment before you go forward, because I don't want, it's kind of like you feel like you missed out on some things, and that's, you know, I get that, but you don't have to like make up for lost time with friends by overexerting yourself. Like, that's not what people want from you, and that's not what you want to give either. Also, with the Page of Cups here, It looks like there was like a recent dissolution. So maybe it's kind of like you just broke up with somebody and now you getting back outside, or you were sick and you're getting back outside, and you kind of like, you know, feel disconnected from your friends or feel disconnected from your own personal life. Sit somewhere and deal with that grief, especially with death, 9 of Pentacles coming up. I'm just picking up on an energy that you're moving really fast. You're doing a lot of things because you feel like you need to do something. But sometimes it's better to do nothing until you figure out which direction to move forward in. Hierophant card here is saying, like, if you can't really figure out where you want to go, what you want to do, figure out something to study. Figure out some way to serve. Figure out some way where you can provide a service based off of what you're really good at, so that you can utilize this energy that's pent up in you. Because I just feel like you're going to offend somebody. You don't mean to offend them, and obviously, you know, it's been said many times, hurt people, but you know, let's just not do that, okay? Card I'm picking up for you is raise or promotion. I definitely agree and believe that this increase is coming, but also just think about, like, when it does arise, you know, like if it's a raise, is that enough for you? If it's a promotion, is this the work that you really want to do? You don't have to just take things. You don't have to just, you know, like, of course, if it's more money, yeah, take it as you're transitioning, but like really listen to yourself and your heart about what it is that you want for your best good. You know what I mean? Like, not just because other people are offering it. All right? Okay. Well, it was a pleasure to read all of you today. This is the energy for the week ahead. Be mindful, be diligent. Also, readings are available all week at fortunexflow.com. And follow, like, subscribe. DM me if you have, well, not DM me, but email me if you have any questions, okay? I hope you guys have a beautiful, strong, wonderful week. And we'll just close with the word of God as your source. I love this. Remember, everything comes from him. Everything goes through him. And he, above all, is who you need to lean on when you can't understand. All right? Love y'all. Bye.